Powered by Riverside FM.
This week, we're trading the conspiracy theories for cranberry sauce. We're celebrating Thanksgiving with a rare and enigmatic episode dedicated to gratitude, good cheer, and groan-worthy humor. Join us as we share the things we are genuinely thankful for this past year, and then some of our best and worst dad jokes. Tonight on Newsworthy, 2 words and 2 question marks.
He's alive! Have you checked the children? Get out!
You have scoured the podcast world and finally found us, Newsworthy with Steve and Jerry, where we delve into all things mysterious, macabre, or out of this world, and decide if they are truly newsworthy. 2 words and 2 question marks.
Hi, this is Ed Locke with USA Mortgage. When it comes to buying a home, the process can be overwhelming and confusing. With so many options, it can be hard to know where to start. That's why it's important to work with a certified mortgage loan originator. I have the knowledge and expertise to guide you through the process and find the best mortgage option for you. I will work with you every step of the way to ensure that you are getting the best deal possible. So if you're looking to purchase or refinance, please reach out to me at 502-680-0953. So don't take on the stress of buying a home alone. Work with me and I will make your dream a reality. Trust the professionals and make your home buying experience a positive one. MLS ID 448908, DAS Acquisition Company, LLC, doing business as USA Mortgage, MLS ID 227262. This is not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply. USA Mortgage is equal housing opportunity.
Yeah! Fat Albert. That's how it goes. Woo. Hey. Brett, what are you doing? Glad to see you.
Good to be here.
This big beard, man. Do you put stuff on there like fertilizer or something? How's it grow so big?
I don't know. It just started growing.
Like my beard grows to right here. Stops.
I think it's slowing down. I don't know. I can't tell. I think it's slowing down a little bit. But I'm wanting it to get down to my belly button.
You know what you should do?
What?
Is let it grow as long as you can. That way, while we're sitting here, you can just swoop it over and put it over Jerry's head and cover that big shining orb that I have to look at.
I'll just be whipping it with it.
There you go.
Whip it good.
Jerry.
Hello, Mr. Steve.
What's up, buddy?
Not a whole lot. How about
Man,
yourself?
This is one of my favorite episodes of the year. No pressure,
It is nice to just come in here.
Just a nice come in and talk about things that are important to us and important to the world. I know we're not going to be long tonight. Jerry's got a lot of cooking. He does a big Thanksgiving dinner. When I was sick back a few years ago, we decided that we couldn't just do that anymore. I didn't feel like cooking. And we started going Cracker Barrel. And we just kept that tradition up. We pick up my mom and go to Cracker Barrel, have lunch. No cleaning, no mess, no fuss. But when you have 5 children who all have their own families, and those families, they all have families, it gets to be very difficult to get everybody here for Thanksgiving.
100%, yeah. Yeah, with my wife's family and my family, we switch off every other year. So
yeah.
One year we go to her family for Thanksgiving, and then like you said, it's hard to get everybody to.
That's smarter than what a lot of families do. I remember my brother and his wife and her parents were divorced. And my brother and his wife for years went to 3 Thanksgivings in one day and 3 Christmases in one day and tried to eat enough to where that the people didn't feel like their food was bad because Daniel, my brother, said so many times that he would hear, "You must not like it. You're not eating much." And he's like, I am having 3 of these meals today. You know?
And you're the third.
Yeah.
I'm a little fat. Just show me to the dessert table,
Yeah.
damn it.
What you're saying
Yeah.
every other year makes so much more sense to me.
Well, here's what we do, and I'm not pulling my own, honking my own horn here, but we go to Cracker Barrel, we order, we have our food, and I don't leave anything less than $50 as a tip. I don't care if they're the shittiest waitress on the planet. They are there when they could be with their families, and I want to make it worth their while. Folks, just for the reference, and your daughter and son-in-law know this, if you can't tip when you go out to eat, then don't go out to eat. You can't afford the food. Just saying. Those people work for nothing. Nothing.
I agree with that, except
When they're bad.
I would not give $50 tip when it's horrible service. I
No,
wouldn't.
no.
Even on Thanksgiving.
That's where the old quarter tip comes in. You leave a quarter to let them know you didn't forget, but they were terrible.
But a minute ago, you're saying on Thanksgiving you'll give $50 even if it's horrible service.
I've never had horrible service at Cracker
And you
Barrel.
probably
Which one do you go to? The Frankfurt.
Frankfurt. And here's the thing. They have a reduced menu so they can get food out quicker for more people. It's not the full menu that they usually have. Makes sense, especially when you're roasting turkeys in the back, right? And they're just trying to buzz people out as quick as they can and do the thing. And I've never had a bad experience. In fact, as I've been alive 50 years, I don't think I've ever had a bad server at Cracker Barrel.
I'm saying the same thing. I think they're pretty well run.
I've had bad service, which is a little different. But I remember my mother-in-law, she got chicken and dumplings one time, and they ran out of the regular chicken they put in the chicken dumplings, so they got grilled chicken in there, which looked disgusting. I mean, it was awful. And they just brought it out and was like,
and didn't even
say
come
anything.
and say, "Hey, do you want this or something else?"
Yeah, and then so she just didn't eat it.
Yeah.
But that's, I would think, the chef, the cook, right? Not the server.
Right.
The server
and that's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
make your
Service and not necessarily
Yeah.
I tell
That's
you
still
another
no good,
restaurant. There's very few restaurants. I had lunch today at Steak and Shake. Y'all been there lately?
No.
I've not been lately, but do they still have the menu where everything is under $5 or something, or $4?
No.
It wasn't when I was there.
And listen,
Really?
here's the thing.
And it's been a while.
Here's the thing, and I'm just going to put it out there. Steak and Shake is what it is. It's 1950 style food, right? Now they claim that their fries are now cooked in beef tallow after the whole stink about seed oil. Yep. And they use fresh beef. Kudos for that. I went there today. I paid $9 for lunch. Fine, whatever. You can buy that anywhere. It was an okay lunch. But here's the thing. You go up, you no longer sit or are seated with them. They don't have waitresses anymore. You go up, you order everything on a kiosk. There's not even there somebody to take your money or take your order. It's all on a kiosk. You pay your card, you go sit there, they give you a little ticket.
I heard that they were doing that. Yeah.
You go sit down and they call you up to come get your food. But here's the thing. And folks and restaurant owners for the world, just so you know, this is how Steve works. There was a spot on the kiosk that asked me if I wanted to tip. And I'm like, I'm giving you my order and I got to cut up out of my seat to come get my own food.
Who am I tipping?
And I got to make my drink. I'm not leaving a tip ever for that.
Yeah.
Ever. You know,
it's like takeout orders.
Yeah.
They ask for a tip.
Yes.
And it's like you provided me no service other than cook me the food, which is a given.
Because I'm paying you to cook me the food.
No.
Right? Yeah, it was just
King's
crazy.
Walk, the Chinese restaurant here in town.
It's every takeout I've ever gotten.
I will say I love King Walk.
I love their food.
Here's the weird thing. I don't eat Chinese, but my mom, I take her once a week to Walmart. As long as it's not Monday, she goes to King Walk. That's her favorite. And I've gotten to know those people in there so well. They are great folk, individuals.
I like them.
But I don't know why you would tip them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We've got
Unless you're
crazy with the
sitting
tip
in
culture in America.
It really is.
That's what
I heard it put, I think it was, you were talking about Bill Burr earlier over dinner. I think it was Bill Burr that said, if I have to get my lazy ass up for anything to pay or to refill my drink, you're not getting a tip.
At Steak and Shake, you cannot pay cash.
I think you can, but then you have to hit the cash button and wait for somebody from the kitchen to come over and say, "Oh, you need to pay cash." This is a
Man.
direct result, and it's the same with McDonald's and kiosk, and Walmart and kiosk, self checkouts or whatever. When you demand $15 an hour for a minimum wage, these are the things that you're going to get because those things cost zero minus maintenance. You know?
Yep.
So,
And they're far more reliable. They don't make mistakes. They don't sweetheart to their friends.
yeah. If your food's not put in right, that's on you.
Yeah.
You don't have anybody to
Good
bitch at but you. But here's the thing, and here's the truth, in my opinion. It is well, I have no idea where I was going with that.
I love how we just taken
Yep.
this episode and just talked about food.
Here's what I was going to say. I remember now. Guess what?
What?
Because of my experience today, guess when the next time I go to
Probably
Steak
never.
and Shake is? Maybe never, unless I just can't. The only reason I went there today is because I couldn't think of anything that I wanted, and I hadn't been there in forever.
Did your mom like them?
I have no idea.
I remember when I picked her up from the hospital, I think I was coming home. I know I had to stop somewhere. She asked if I minded, and of course I didn't. I believe it was there that I stopped and got her meal, and I think I remember her.
Maybe
going
she
Steak
probably
and
got a
Shake.
milkshake she shouldn't have had.
Don't remember.
that's maybe why she was stopping.
What do you guys think about food trucks?
I love food
Because to
trucks.
me, it's like
Overall,
food trucks are the place to go. And we
I
have
love
this.
food
We
trucks.
just had this food truck open up in Harrisburg. It's called Bishop's Smash Burgers. Oh my gosh! It's like, have you guys ever been to Five Guys?
love Five Guys.
Five Guys is amazing.
See, I'm not impressed, but
Love Five
Oh,
Guys.
here's the thing. Here's
they,
why
they
I don't
load
like
you
thick
up with
burgers.
fry. Oh,
Yes, I love their fries.
that's it. Just get a single then.
I do, but I don't like thick burgers, and they're all thick.
Five Guys is like one of my favorite burger places. Actually, it is my favorite burger place to go to.
Let's explain why he doesn't like thick burgers. Because you can't burn the holy to a hockey puck, the center of a thick burger. That's why the man doesn't like
But
thick
anyways,
burgers.
Bishop Smash Burgers is like on par with Five Guys, which is a big deal for me.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
agree.
the sauce stuff. Anyways,
Good.
it's just like food trucks are like, it seems like that's where you want to eat.
I like food
I
trucks.
really like food trucks, and when we go to the festivals, we always eat at
Yep.
food trucks because that's what's there.
It's like
Couple
that
of-
one that you had with the quesadilla.
that was freaking amazing.
Yeah,
Best quesadilla I've ever had from a food truck.
Yeah.
I love them. I sometimes worry because, and they do have to pass the test. They do have to go through
Right.
training. They have
Right.
to be clean. They have to be certified. Sometimes you go up to the
100%.
counter and you're like, "Oh, are you cooking the food?" No, Stanley in the back. Okay, good. I'll order. It's one of those type deals, right? Because you don't necessarily want the person taking your money to be cooking your food.
That's true. But here's my point. I don't care if it is at Chili's, one of your favorite restaurants, who I
Love
like as
Chili's.
well.
Never
If
been
it's
a
Steak and
Chili's, right.
Shake or it's a food truck, we don't know what's going on in that
Oh,
kitchen.
100%.
We do not know.
We probably know more in the food truck because we can
Probably,
see.
Right, yeah.
probably, yes.
Here's the thing. I love food trucks and I love Chili's. Man, I am having a hard time keeping my brain working today. I love the variety that food trucks
Me
bring.
too.
Love it.
And I think part of it is they've figured out if they don't have good taste, they will do no business. They're
100%.
done real quick. So I don't care if it's at an event. I don't care. Word gets around real quick, and you don't need to go to a food truck. I just think they have typically better quality food, better tasting food than
Yeah.
most of the
Well,
restaurants.
it's typically fresher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When you go to, like, I remember Applebee's, we used to go there all the time. Now when I go, I'm like, this is just a TV dinner.
I don't like Applebee's.
I
haven't
hate
had it in
Applebee's.
many years.
Had the worst experience in a restaurant I've ever had in an Applebee's in Frankfurt, and
Yeah.
will never. I don't care if it's there until the day I die. I will never step
hate
foot in that
Applebee's.
Applebee's.
I would
again.
never step foot in another Applebee's ever again. I mean, it's awful. Because I remember the last time I went,
And the one down where you live is actually pretty decent. I used to go there after
it was
flight
terrible.
training.
I mean, it was like, I remember I got wings or something, and like, there was like half the sauce that there usually was, like half the nugget was like not even covered, and then the nugget, it was like $15. I was like, what? I'm paying for?
True story. I used to work at Applebee's as a server. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
In Nicholasville, and loved it. Made good money. And they worked in that particular store. They worked very hard. I think so much in a restaurant is the management.
Yeah.
Sure.
The management will dictate to everybody the quality, the quantity, and the level of service. They will absolutely dictate all of that. And if it's not right, it falls to the manager.
Yeah.
But the one in the one in Nicholasville was at the time 20 years ago.
Right. That's what. Yeah.
Was stellar. I mean, if they put up something to be taken out and the manager seen it and didn't like it, they stopped right then and fixed it. And you know, that's all you can ask for.
Mm-hmm.
This show, believe it or not, is
It's
not
not
about food.
We're only almost 16 minutes in.
16 minutes in. My goodness. Jerry,
Yes, Mr.
you're the one that got all the things going on. What you doing tomorrow?
13 people are coming over to the house, and we're doing Thanksgiving for 14 people.
Now,
Deep fried turkey and old-fashioned cornbread dressing, and
we're not going
all
to
the
see you
works.
on the videos, right? You're not going to catch the turkey on fire.
we hope not.
Okay, good.
That's why he's got to get out.
There's a
of here.
couple of reasons for that cause that. Just for, I guess, our PSA. Do you guys know what the two reasons are that people
I have no idea.
that starts the fires? The main one
Is
is
it
when
frozen?
you don't totally thaw it out.
It's still got
And-
water in it.
Yes, and going along with that, you not only have to have it totally, completely thawed out, including the cavity inside, you have to get it halfway dried out. So take paper towels, get rid of any moisture, because when that water, if there's water there that hits that boiling hot oil, it would go everywhere.
Yep.
Second thing is, too many people don't understand the displacement theory and use that to figure out how much oil to put in. So before you do any of this, you take an empty container, you put a turkey in it, you put water a couple inches above the turkey, you take your turkey out, you mark a line, and that's where you fill your oil to. Do not go above that, because that is the other reason that causes this oil to go everywhere.
And it's
Combine
hot.
either one of those two with the fact that people often aren't very careful of where they are doing this. And it is one of the biggest reasons for house fires. I'm sure it is the biggest reason on Thanksgiving for house fires. So PSA, make sure you don't do either one of those and don't burn your house down.
Yeah. Displacement theory. I like cruising. I know all about displacement, ship displacement. I'm not so keen on turkey displacement, but it works the
It
same.
does. Absolutely.
what
Same theory.
I've always loved is finding that one or two old couples that have never been on a ship before, and they're like, I just don't see how a big old metal ship like this floats.
It is crazy. I mean, when you
It
see
is.
it, you're like, this thing's floating.
Yeah, my favorite. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to
You
get
need
in
a
a little.
congressman with an island. So where you're going?
No. I should, but no. The meme, and everybody knows memes. One of my favorite memes is it shows a generic cruise ship, and then it shows a flat, nice calm sea, and it says the Titanic versus today's cruise ship. And then down at the bottom it says, what? Too soon?
Guys, believe it or not, our show is not about food, and it's not about cruise ships. It's not about how to not catch your house on fire. We supposedly are doing a 2-part show tonight
We are.
on what we're
19
thankful
19
for.
minutes in.
And secondly, the second half, after a brief intermission where we're going to do a little reminiscing, but the second half of the show will be Brett's favorite. He's always begging for us to do another dad joke episode. So we're not fully doing it where we're doing a half a dad joke episode.
So my only question is this,
Is
Jerry. Last year, you pretty much won the competition. We're not doing a
No,
competition
we
this
didn't
year
do it.
because
I didn't win. I don't
Because
think. I think Brett did, didn't he?
well, no, we have to disqualify Brett
Why?
because Brett
Because I was getting jokes.
he
from
was
somebody
getting
else.
fed jokes
Oh.
from the boss lady who is amazing.
Well, but that it's not a fair competition because you laugh at every damn thing that's said.
right?
Especially when we're drinking.
I mean, we could say
Who's drinking?
there was this one time and you're just belly laughing over here. Just at that. Yeah, exactly. If he has a couple of drinks, he's laughing at everything. Last year, for those that weren't here or don't remember, the deal was we were keeping track of laughs. So when we told a dad joke, it was judged based on how many laughs it got. You have no shot in that competition ever. You really don't, because you just laugh at everything.
I want to give shouts out, just a couple of shout outs to things that I like. Videos. So
we're finally starting to what we're thankful for. Is that what we're doing?
I think so. So I want to say, first of all, that the internet, for all its faults, has done one thing in particular, and that is show people who would have never gotten a shot of showing their creativity and their humor and the things that they do well. The internet is amazing with those. And I got to give Jerry some credit here, Brett. Gosh, this hurts so bad. You might as well stab me with a knife. TikTok is full of those people.
But no more so than Facebook Reels and Instagram, whatever they call theirs.
One of the videos that I absolutely love is these two dudes. One of them is very Jerry-like, except he has a big beard. The other is very much like me, and he pretty much at everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Those guys are hilarious. And I don't know, the one guy with the beard, I don't know how he eats the stuff and keeps a straight face like he does, because that's exactly what Jerry would do. In fact, in the comments or on the website, if you want us to do a food challenge, I think we could probably work that in.
We could do that.
Seriously? You would do a food challenge?
Yeah.
You're just going to eat a
medium
rare steak.
There's only like 15 things that you will even begin to consider tolerating. And you're going to do a food challenge?
We'll do like the spicy chip challenge where it's like the one chip.
I got that. I ate that Hell's Half Acre jerky from Link Smoking Gun Jerky.
If you want to beat Steve in a food eating competition, just show him a bone. He's done. Exactly. He's done. Just show him a bone. Just hold it up and show it to him. He's done.
So you could never go hunting and like see.
See, here's the thing. I used to, back in my hometown, there used to be a butcher that would, for $100, $150, I don't remember, if you take a carcass to them, a deer, whatever, they would process it and donate it to needy families.
They would charge you?
Well, they had a processing fee because they had all these other people.
That sucks.
But it allows you to do the hunting. And I did hunt a couple of times with that. When he went out of business, retired or whatever, I stopped hunting. I don't eat it.
Yeah.
So there's no sense in me killing it.
Right.
Just how I feel about it.
The reason I said it sucks, Fredericksburg, Virginia, where I lived for almost 20 years, there are 2 meat processing plants that if you bring the deer and sign a release form and give it to them, they charge you nothing and do it and donate all the meat to the food banks. Yeah. And food banks almost never run out because of the deer that are killed in that area. It's good. Fantastic. And it's great PR for those processing
Sure,
plants.
but this was a one guy in a 20 county area that I mean, that's all he did. So I get it. I understand. There's time and cost involved in it. So when he retired, I stopped hunting. I prefer fishing much. I like to fish.
But you would you eat deer if it was like boneless and steak?
No, I don't like deer. Period. I don't like.
Have you tried deer?
37 different ways.
Okay.
I like deer.
I don't. Actually, Steve says he doesn't like it. He's never even
soaking.
No, I've actually tried it 42 different ways.
I could make it and you'd never know.
That's what they've always said. That's why I've tried it.
What makes you think you haven't eaten some of my deer?
Because you wouldn't do that to me.
Shit. To get you to try something, sure.
I want to do.
Now, next time you get some.
Here's what we're going to do the very first food challenge that we ever do.
We're going to do deer?
No, no, we're not doing deer.
We're going to do a food challenge, but
Steve, do you remember the chili cook-off when you like my chili?
We're going to do this first.
Not anything else.
I'm not listening to it. The first thing we're going to do is pizza sauce versus marinara sauce. And Jerry's going to be blindfolded and he's going to learn the difference.
There is no difference.
There is a million times difference.
There is. There's a teeny tiny difference that the most discriminating taste could probably determine.
Brother, my tastes are so discriminating, I can taste the difference.
Your eyes can discern what the label says. And I've long said I could take a marker and mark it out and write pasta or pizza sauce on that marinara and you'd eat it and love it.
Not the truth.
Once again, you think I
We should
haven't.
do a blind tasting with you then.
No, he thinks I've not already tested this theory, but go ahead.
The lady at the pizza place agreed with me.
She did.
Just saying.
She said
Okay.
they're not identical.
Brett, let's just go around the table a couple of times. Tell us something you're thankful for this year, man. It's been a year.
We talk about moments in the show.
We'll do that in a minute. Let's just talk about personal stuff that we're thankful for, because I think that there's people out there that need a little.
Yeah, I mean, just my family. My daughter, my youngest daughter turned 1 this year, so that's awesome. Truly has been a year and a half without being pregnant, so that's been awesome.
I bet she appreciates
We
that.
went to Gatlinburg this past weekend, and she was like, "I think this is the first time I've been down here where I've not been pregnant in a long time." I was like, "Yeah, that's been good. All the kids have been healthy, so yeah, just thankful for them." My family.
Jerry?
I read something a while back that puts so much in perspective. It said this: if you have food in your fridge, clothes on your back, a roof over your head, and a place to sleep, you're richer than 75% of the world. If you have money in your bank, your wallet, and some spare change, you're among the top 8% of the world's wealthiest people. If you woke up this morning with more health than illness, you're more blessed than 1 million people who will not survive this week. If you have never experienced the danger of battle, the agony of imprisonment or torture, or the horrible pangs of starvation, you're luckier than 500 million people, 500 million, that are alive and suffering. It was something that I read. It said, if you can read this message, you're more fortunate than 750 million in the world who cannot read it all. The vast majority of us have so much to be thankful for, and yet the majority of us take almost all of it for granted and rarely, if ever, take time to stop and give thanks.
Yeah.
So that's the first
That's
thing
awesome.
that I would say. You?
Well, I don't have anything compared to that.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah.
Well, mine was very generic. The rest might not be personal. Give us a personal.
I am very thankful that I have, for the first time in a few years, feel whole.
Amen.
Yeah.
A few years I was doing the whole thing, and then the motorcycle accident, and for the first time in a long time, I feel complete. I feel like I could go do something.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And not one of those things, again, that we typically wake up and say, I'm glad I'm cancer free, and I'm glad
Right.
I'm not suffering, having to recover from a bad wreck.
Yeah, I got friends and family right now dealing with the issues with cancer and F cancer.
Yeah.
It's the stupidest thing in the world.
Yeah.
If you're fighting that fight, keep fighting the good fight, for real.
Yeah. That's like you were saying. I mean, I'm lost my thought. I just completely lost what I was going to
Are you
say.
drinking wine?
I'm drinking beer, and apparently
got
it's a little
there.
too
It looks
strong.
good.
It's a
Yeah.
breakfast stout. It's double chocolate coffee oatmeal.
That's
I never
not
heard of
beer.
it.
That's freaking like.
I've never had it,
Coffee.
and it's pretty strong.
Back to you lost your train of
8.4%.
thought.
That sounds like something my father-in-law would drink.
It's pretty good. I really do like it. It's definitely a sipper though. You ain't drinking this fast.
I would.
Back to you losing your train of thought. You know what the problem is, don't you? You're sitting too close to Steve. He's rubbing off.
I know. I was just, we were making fun of him for. Anyways. All right, Jerry, you go ahead. Wow.
As we get older, the list changes, kind of what you were saying. The list of what we're thankful for changes. We're thankful for a good night's sleep. We're thankful that we're still vertical. These are not things that younger people are thankful for, right? We're thankful that they make a medicine for that. Doesn't
We're
really matter
thankful
what that is.
That we woke
They
up on
probably
the
make
sunny
a
side
pill.
of the dirt.
Yeah, but we're thankful that they make a medicine for that. Doesn't matter what that is. They probably have a pill for it.
Yeah, they do.
Well, it was like what you were talking about with how or maybe Jerry, you mentioned this, where you don't really think about, oh, well, I'm just grateful to be healthy, like to not have cancer. You don't think about it until you have those moments where, and I think that's why suffering is some suffering is necessary because you have to have those lows to appreciate the highs.
Absolutely.
But if in America, like in what you were talking about, if you're, all those statistics that you were bringing up, if you live in America, you mostly, I mean, you have to create problems. I mean, so we always talk about like first world problems, like, oh, my phone's and like my computer's acting really slow today, or like, yeah, we create problems when there isn't none. Like you were saying when you were growing up, I mean, you guys were worried about, hey, are we going to make enough money to pay the mortgage? Are we going to make enough money to keep the farm?
Another year. Yep.
I want to throw out, and I know that he probably doesn't have time to listen to podcasts, much less our little thing about mysterious, macabre, and out of this world. But I have a brand new respect for my surgeon who did all of my cancer care, Dr. Awad. And as many of you guys know who listen to the show regularly, I've been doing a nonprofit job for a long time where I take people to doctor's appointments and such, back and forth. And my own mother had an experience with Dr. Awad very recently. I just would tell you kind of the guy that this man is. So I had to take my mom there to get the results of a biopsy that she had. Dr. Awad was the surgeon. We go in, and I kid you not, it had been a year and a half or longer since I'd had my surgery, my last surgery. And I go in with Ma, and he's like, yes. First of all, he's of Greek origin, I believe, but he's got the best bedside manner. It's okay. It's great. You'll be doing this. We're going to take this out. It'll be fine. That's just Dr. Awad. So he comes in and he's talking to my mom. He's like, yes, Miss Rita, your cancer this is not cancer. It's benign, blah, blah, blah. You're good. We're not going to surgery. And then he looks at me and he says, Mr. Steve, how are you? A year and a half, sees 6 surgeries every single day.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's really crazy.
For him to look me in the eye and remember my name, first of all, thank you, Dr. Awad. That means something to me.
Sure.
The fact that people are willing to not make up problems, this is benign. We're not going to do anything with it. Have a great day. Secondly, I've talked to many people on my bus that I've taken there. And in conversation, they tell you, not HIPAA restricted, okay? But I'm not mentioning names, but you take them and they're like, well, who are you going to see? I'm going to see Dr. Awad. Oh, that was my surgeon. Well, he did all this and I'm cancer-free. Just the fact that this man spends the entirety of his day, every day, fixing people like me, man, and does it with a demeanor that is inflappable. Just, I appreciate and I'm thankful for surgeons like Dr. Awad.
Yeah, if there's one profession that I'm perfectly comfortable with them asking whatever, because they deserve it, is surgeons.
Right.
Because if they make one mistake, that's your life. I mean, it's crazy.
And not to bring up stuff, but everything that they did in my surgeries was directly in my neck. So much goes through your neck. Nerves, veins, arteries, things that shouldn't be touched by human hands. And here I am today, cancer-free and healthy, and because of surgeons, because of their training, because there are certain sects of Christianity that don't believe in going to the doctor. Well, who do you think gave them the gifts to be able to do the things that they do?
Yeah.
And anything short of God's approval and love and adoration on Dr. Awad, I don't believe it, because he is amazing. Sorry, didn't mean to derail the whole thing there, but Brett, did you figure out what you're thankful for? Or are you still non-thankful?
Well, I was, the last thing I talked about was what I was thinking about. Anyways, Jerry, what's your favorite thing that we've done on the podcast? Like your favorite thing we've done this year on the podcast? What's your favorite moment?
Oh, okay, we're going to this. Good.
It it would have to be the same as the last 2 or 3 years, the events we go to. I've enjoyed
Yeah.
those more than anything. Started with the Red River Gorge this year. Then we went to, the next one was Ohio, right?
Mhm.
The Hockin Hills, and then the last one was the Upper Cumberland. I enjoy those so much. I enjoy getting to meet people. I absolutely love hearing the different stories that we hear. Going to the cryptid events that we went to, all three were cryptid. You would think that the majority of the stories we hear are going to be cryptid, but we hear the UFO stories, we hear the ghost stories, we hear cryptid stories as well. But
The
I
last one on
absolutely,
Encounters was a great ghost story.
yeah, I love meeting people and hearing the stories they tell. So my favorite part of the last year of this and the last several years has been just that.
And we're planning on, if we can make it happen, 5 different festivals all around the state of Kentucky. So if you're a fan, you want to meet Jerry and me and possibly Brett if he's not out running like a dummy, he'll be there. Come meet us at one of these festivals. I know that we're planning on redoing the Red River Gorge. I know that if at all possible, we don't take any of this for granted. If we're able to, we'll go to the Hocking Hills Bigfoot Festival again. We are still trying to get in several other, one of them down in Gatlinburg. That's going to be awesome. We love those. I'm with you, Jerry. I absolutely. And we've gotten it down. We figure out, unless you forget the microphone.
We even have a fix
But
for
we
that.
didn't have a fix for that. No power, no problem. We got this.
Yeah, no microphone, no problem.
You know, we meet great people. Nitka, if you're out there listening to the show, we loved our neighbors the little lady, and old man, short memory, I don't forget her name, but made the awesome cookies.
Yeah.
Delicious, wonderful. Drove the Chevy Trax. That's how I remember people. What was she driving? Great folks. You know, I love that meeting and actually getting out there and meeting the people.
Yeah. No, yeah, I would agree. This Stanton, I only went to Stanton this year, but just like, and it was just eye opening for me to talk to people who have had these experiences that we talk about, because it's different reading about it on, some website, Wikipedia or whatever. It's another thing to like look a person in the eye as they're telling you this story about, what just happened to them, even when they have nothing to gain from it, they're not going on air, a lot of them.
Especially when.
Yeah.
I always refer back to the little old lady, Jerry, and you know what I'm talking about, the very first festival we ever did. She walked past the festival, she walked past our table, and she read her little thing, said, share your story. And she read it, and she walked on. And then the next time she came by, she stopped, and I was busy doing an interview, and she walked on. The third time I was free, and I called her. I said, now you've done been by here 3 different times. What's your story? What you got? And she goes, was it 87? Is that what she said?
I think so.
She goes, I'm 87. I ain't never told anybody my story. I'm like, that's what I'm here for. Come on back. She's like, nope, I don't want to be recorded, which that's fine. You don't have to be. And she said, it was a simple story, man. But this lady had carried that experience, that encounter, her entire life. This happened when she's 16. She's 87. So 81 or 71 years she carried this story. And when she was done, she just said, I've never shared that with anybody. Man, that makes it worth it, dude.
Yeah, because you got to think, especially back then, it was not, you would have just be a crazy person.
Yeah. Unless it happened to you specifically. You were asking about favorite moments in the story, in the show. I have to say that one of my favorite moments was our last interview with Angie Van Cise.
Yeah.
Loved that interview. Finished
that
her
was going to be
book.
one of them, yeah.
It was so, now her book is fiction, but the topic that it covers is not. And it's so eye-opening that starting next year, it even has worked its way into changing how we do things here at Newsworthy. So I appreciate Angie, her continued friendship, her she sent us signed copies of her book. She didn't have to do that at her expense.
Yeah,
Freaking
that was
phenomenal.
awesome. Yeah.
It was really amazing.
And she's not to call people out, but like she's the only person that we've ever had on that sent us anything. I thought that was just awesome.
Well, a lot of people send us PDFs of their books.
Right. Yeah.
We got one coming up for our interview next month, and I get that. That's fine. It's free. She took the time to handwrite them.
It just felt so personal. Yeah, it was like a full note in there. You know?
And the topics that her books cover is a topic that is very heavy, and I don't want to get into it right today because of the celebration. But she's one of my favorite. And Angie, if you're listening, we appreciate you, and you're welcome back here anytime. Yeah. We love you.
I was going to say that was definitely one of them, but my other one would be the interview we had with Buck from was it Mountain Monsters, and then what's their YouTube channel?
Sons of Appalachia.
Sons of Appalachia. Yeah, I thought that was that was definitely one of my favorite interviews. Fortunately, Jerry wasn't here, but yeah,
Jerry was out getting his hair braided. It was crazy. Trying to get a wig. I don't
remember where it was. Probably a funeral in Monticello, I would guess.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that probably was it.
You're right. Buck was amazing. Buck, if you're listening, dude, you're welcome back anytime. If you are a fan of the Sons of Appalachia and you want to understand what drives Buck, what he's like behind the camera as opposed to in front of the camera, listen to that episode.
Yeah.
Really good dude.
Super cool dude. I mean, I was like, you think, I mean, he's a pretty big celebrity, especially in that space. Yeah. But he was super down to earth, super cool. So,
Jeff was very nice, very informative. Yeah. Loved that interview. That was a great time. Jerry?
I've got, not about the show, but I've got one more and Brett kind of touched on it a little bit earlier. We're all thankful, I think, for the mountaintops in life. Those views are so fantastic. I'm thankful for the valleys in life because that's the only place that we learn how to climb those mountains.
Yeah.
As someone who has been fighting a Achilles tendon issue, I don't want to climb any mountains for a while. I'm just saying, it freaking hurts. I don't even like climbing the stairs.
Mountaintop views for you, huh?
I mean, I like them. I just want to take a chair lift up. Is that possible? I don't even know what it is. It's been lingering for like weeks at this point. I just want it to go away.
So, tell us what you're not thankful for having to climb. What are you thankful for? What else?
Man, I tell you, I'll be honest. As someone who does encounters, I am thankful for each and every person who takes the time out of their day or their event or their whatever to come on our program and share their encounter. And I tell everyone the same thing. What you encounter, what you have endured, what you have seen, what you have witnessed, what you have lived, every time that one person talks, that enables another person to talk. I'm not crazy. I may have seen something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know that, a lot of times with encounters as a group here, we think, oh, that's an afterthought. But man, I am so thankful for the people that are willing to come on and do that program, to be interviewed, to have questions. In the last show the last grouping we did, you did most of the interviews, Jerry, because I was out. It's just a matter of who does what best. I'm better at recruiting people to come talk. Hey, because I'm pretty over the top. It's why I do what I do in real life, right? But for those people to take that takes time. As someone who understands and every day understands more the value of what time is to one's life, for them to take that small snippet, that 2-3 minutes, that 5 minutes, that 15 minutes, and tell us about something, I am so thankful for those people because they don't have to do that. There's a cotton candy store right down the little aisleway. They can go get cotton candy or lemonade or whatever. And they stop and they want to tell their story. And man, I just appreciate those people so much. Sure. I'm so thankful for them.
Right.
I guess just continue with being thankful about this year as far as the show. I still think my favorite guest that we have is Clay. I'm thankful that we had him on, and because I'm just trying to think of like all the guests we've had. Some of my favorites. Clay is definitely up there, and then Robert Bitto, which we should be interviewing him.
He'll be back in January. Yep.
Early next year. So.
So
he's
excited
another one
for
that
Robert.
just stands out as a really fun interview. Kevin Hall, I think we interviewed for him the second time this year. So again, another great interview. Thankful for Steve having an endless supply of wine. It always feels good to not drink alone.
Yeah, I drink alone. You were not.
To be fair, I've not drank.
You were
in a
not
while,
George
so.
Thorogood, and you're in my house.
What about you, Jerry?
I've got one more that's non-show related that I wanted to cover. We're getting close to Christmas. When I was a kid, like every kid alive ever, I loved Christmas morning, getting up, running, unwrapping your presents, seeing what you got. But that's not the true Christmas spirit. When we become parents, I think we begin to learn the true Christmas spirit if we're the right kind of parent. And that's when you begin to get more enjoyment out of giving than receiving. The looks on those little faces, there's money can't buy that. I'm thankful for learning the true spirit of Christmas.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I am thankful for you guys and 253 episodes in 3 years. I know that sounds stupid. I know we've had our struggles. We've done different things, and we're about to do a whole different thing starting January 7th. But I absolutely appreciate the Wednesdays and the Mondays and the late calls. Jerry, you always get those late calls at 9:30, and I'm like, oh shit, it's 10 o'clock, and I've called Jerry. But Jerry doesn't sleep. He's not a normal human. I try not to bother you because I know you're busy at home when you got 15 million children. I used to be that, so I understand and I dig that. We're trying to respect that space. But, we've done 253 episodes.
Hard to believe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The average life of a podcast is 4 episodes. If you take all of the podcasts,
That's crazy.
5-6 million podcasts. Because people get into this and they think, oh, that's going to be easy. I hop on and I do the thing and I'm done.
Yeah.
That's the smallest part of it.
Yeah. It's like all the sound issues we've dealt with.
Yeah.
Just this year.
The thoughts, the sound, everything that's involved to making the quality. I mean, we are blessed right now currently with a I think, because I did most of the work, a beautiful
Totally agree.
new space that's ours. It doesn't have to change unless life miraculously and unceremoniously changes. But, we have a great studio. It's our space. We have great sponsors. It's, that enjoy that we don't have to, I don't have to beg. I'm like,
right.
It's like, hey, it's time to renew. Are you in? I'm in. Let's do it. We got great new ads from our wonderful sponsor, Edlock, coming in January. Most episodes, I mentioned 4 episodes is the average podcast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We've done 253. It's pretty damn good.
That's
fellas.
pretty good.
Totally agree.
And it's only, the one thing that I can assure the listeners is that nobody at this table is okay with settling. We're not okay when we deliver a subpar performance. That's the first thing when we hit stop record that we talk about. Dang, that sucked.
Yeah.
Dang, that happened. Oh, just like
dang, that sucked. Gosh.
Yeah. Dang, that happened. I talk with my hands. I'm sorry. But, we really try to produce a good product. Jerry, you said it earlier. The one thing that you want to do better going in the future is better research. We want to be on top of it. And the way that things next year are going to work is we can deep dive into a topic. We don't have to just gloss over it.
Right.
So that was a long one, but I'm just thankful for 253 episodes.
Yeah, I kind of echo everything you said, especially our sponsor. A lot of podcasts, they might do a lot of episodes and still not have anything. So we're lucky with Ed Log. We're lucky with Smoking Gun Jerky. Definitely thankful, and thankful for you guys to just let me be on this podcast because, like I said, it's a lot of fun.
Well, if you ever stop running around, you might actually get on the banner at some point.
I don't want the pressure. I like the pressure of not being.
You like being second. I get it. It's kind of like being in the bank and there's the guy that's next, and you're not that. You're the guy behind the guy that's next, and everybody's standing around looking at him like, "Are you going to go? Are you going to go? Are you going to go?" You don't have that pressure. You're just like, "Yep, you're next." I get it. Jerry?
Well, I was just thinking we're 50 minutes in. If we're going to do any dad jokes,
Let's
we
do it.
might
I got some
segue
bangers.
into
I got
dad
some
jokes
bangers.
at this point. So it's all right. Instead of saying what I'm thankful for, I will make the transition and start with the first dad joke of the evening.
We might as well get them used to, because the new episodes are going to be much.
Longer.
Let me digress just a hair. We have always tried to keep this wrapped up in an hour, even when our guests were, really good. Robert Biddle is a good example. He even said, "What? We're already done?"
Oh yeah.
That goes out the window come January. If we're covering a topic and we need to go deep, we'll go 2 hours if we have to. We'll go 3 hours if we have to, because Jerry's old. He's retired. He didn't have to go anywhere, and you want to avoid the family. So it's all good. And I'm here. So sorry, Jerry, please continue.
So for the first dad joke of the evening,
I'm not laughing at this.
what do you get when you cross an elephant with a rhinoceros?
What?
Elephano.
Pretty good. Like it.
Steve?
Are we just playing this game?
Yeah, we're not playing a game. We're just going around the table.
I know. I'm just saying this. All right.
Yeah, you can laugh. There's no
Jerry,
don't hurt you.
it's hard to get Jerry to laugh. Jerry's the hardest one for sure.
Gosh, I'm not gonna laugh. But Jerry, I tell you what I'll do.
What?
I've decided as of tonight that I'm giving all my used batteries away,
Really?
free of charge.
Free of charge. That's nice of you.
It's funny, but it's used a lot.
You're used a lot. That's why you got 73 children.
Speaking of charge, you didn't touch anyone, so there's no electrostatic charge being transmitted with that. Brett, what do you got?
Why do cows wear bells?
I don't know.
Because their horns don't work.
Oh, I like that.
That was the worst one of them. Just so you know, got some bangers coming. There's one that I couldn't help but laugh out loud. All right, Jerry.
How do you catch a blue elephant?
How?
Use a blue elephant trap.
Oh gosh, this one. And
I'll get to the others in a minute. Steve, what do you got?
Gee, Pete, that was terrible.
Terrible.
That's a good one right there.
That was terrible.
It'll make more sense later.
No, it won't.
Yes,
That
it does.
joke doesn't get any better. I know that joke.
Yes, it does.
So I was driving the other day and my buddy asked me, "What makes Switzerland so nice?" I said, "I don't know, but the flag is a big plus."
I like that.
Good job, Brett. Thank you.
What was Helen Keller's favorite color?
Favorite color? Don't know. I don't think I've heard this one.
Corduroy.
Oh, my goodness. That's the best one I've heard for a while.
Dude, when I read that one, I just bust. Oh man, that was a good one.
Man, oh man. We got a whole lot of people.
Corduroy.
Mm-mm. So, how do you catch a red elephant?
Let me guess. A red elephant trowel.
Everyone knows there's no such thing. No, you choke it until it turns blue. Then you get him a blue elephant trap.
Oh, gosh.
Steve,
That was terrible.
that was good. And it's going to get better.
There's more to that. No. My doctor told me yesterday that I was out of magnesium.
Out of magnesium. Huh?
Yeah. I was like, OMG.
Yeah.
If you all knew the periodic table, that would be funny.
Under 18-year-old would find that far funnier.
What?
The under 18 would find that far funnier.
Yeah, people who are in the know.
No, is that what you're
Not
calling-
old people like you.
Is that what we're calling under 18-year-olds now? So
That was a
Brett, what's the
great
next one
joke.
Truly sent?
I signed up for my company's 401k.
Nice.
Yeah, but I don't think I can run that far.
Yeah, that's a pretty good distance.
I don't know if anybody could. It'd be you.
401k.
I mean, you missed great
Tough.
shows for running.
I got a powerlifting competition coming up in January, actually.
Do you?
So, how do you catch a green elephant?
Oh my gosh.
How?
Oh,
Well, you tickle it till it turns red. Then you choke it till it turns blue. Get him with a blue elephant.
Why are you laughing at that? Stop.
that's good.
No.
Trust me, it gets better.
Oh man, I thought I was over.
That's not
What do you got,
getting
Steve?
better. Oh my gosh. I was talking to a friend the other day. She said, I don't understand cloning. That makes two of us.
Yeah. And then she understood.
How do you not laugh at? You think the elephant jokes are funny and you don't think that's funny. I don't understand your sense of humor at all.
Oh, let me explain it. I have one.
No, you do not.
So
Brett?
are we PG-13 or PG?
Or PG at least.
Okay.
No, PG-13 is fine.
No, I won't. I won't go to PG-13. So I'm taking flying lessons. You guys didn't know.
Very nice.
Yeah, my first day of flying lessons. Looked down and asked the instructor, "What are all these buttons for?" He said, "Those are to keep your shirt closed."
What?
Those are to keep your shirt closed. Buttons on a shirt. It wasn't a good one. I know. I'm not gonna lie. I'm out of jokes. Out of good jokes. We can do the. I got PG-13.
We're just
ones
getting
somewhere.
started.
Okay, I'll bring those out later.
Wow.
Because all the kids need to shut their ears after 60 minutes.
As someone who's taken flight classes, I understand the buttons thing, but that's bad joke.
It's a really bad joke.
There are a lot of
Coming from a
buttons in
guy
the
that doesn't
cockpit.
have a sense of humor.
What?
I said this is
All right, let's hear
criticism.
about,
is coming
about
from a guy that,
orange elephant.
No. How do you catch a purple elephant?
Oh,
Purple.
please enlighten us on our never-ending elephant trap jokes.
It does end here. Everyone knows there's no such thing as a purple elephant.
Oh, tell Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse.
What was that show?
I'm not even talking about.
The Wizard and
Purple elephant?
yeah, there was a bunch of elephants and I know maybe I was a
Nothing to do with
victim
Mickey
of
Mouse.
MK Ultra and was on LSD and saw Fantasia.
I've never seen that.
Oh, you ain't missing it.
Neither have I.
That's the one where Mickey's like a wizard, right? And you see like all the animals and stuff.
Yeah, probably.
It was lame.
You know,
I
the other day was election day.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I got confused though. I think I may have voted for myself as a realtor.
Really?
Yeah, just
All the yard
over my
signs.
head.
Yard signs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay, we all had one really bad one except
That's
Jerry.
apparently a
had
realtor joke.
all bad ones.
Oh man. All right. I'm going PG-13 here a little bit because
Oh.
Time to.
So far, Truly's jokes have been good. Yours have sucked.
to be fair, some of those were hers.
I won't give her that credit. Those come to you.
So the first thing a man looks at when they look at a woman is their heart, right? The fact that her boobs block their view is not their fault.
There you go. Yep, I like that. That went kind of-
Full disclosure, if you're just listening, Jerry and I looked at each other with a
What
look
the
like,
hell?
what the hell?
Look at the Maybe once I'm married to him, it's kind of iffy then. Oh, man.
Wow.
So,
Good job. Wait
Yeah, I
a
like
minute. I like that.
these
shirt,
are the
by way.
best too. So, along the PG-13 trend, why do elephants paint their testicles red?
Why?
So they can hide in cherry trees.
What?
Have you ever seen an elephant in a cherry tree? Guess it works, doesn't it?
What? This is going way over my head.
Where is Jerry at today? That's what I want to
Fine,
know.
one more. What's the loudest noise in the jungle?
What?
A giraffe eating cherries?
Yeah. Those are crickets you're hearing, by the way.
Just no sense of humor.
I don't get it.
Guys,
Elephants, red testicles,
I guess I got.
giraffe. Never mind.
I kind of get it.
I don't. It's
I mean, I get it. I guess I don't get why it's funny.
I don't either.
Why
Because
are you
it's
laughing?
not. I want you all to
Oh, you
know
poor guy.
that in an effort to continuously improve our studio, I just bought an original Van Gogh coffee table.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I know it's original because there's a piece of veneer missing.
I get it. But it's-
That was good. Just because you all don't see the humor means you all suck.
You guys ever seen the? This is not a joke. You guys ever seen Doctor Who?
Yeah.
You seen the Van Gogh episode?
Mm,
The 11th Doctor.
doesn't recall.
It's like one of
Don't recall.
my favorite episodes of TV ever. It was awesome. What's the difference between virgin olive oil and extra virgin olive oil?
Whether Jerry's touched it or not.
Uglier olives.
Yep.
That was good.
That was very good.
He still ain't laughing.
I
This
know.
guy has a
He's
zero
laughing at his own
sense of
jokes.
humor. He's over here worried about elephant testes, and we're over here making jokes.
Brett is. You haven't started yet.
Shut your
We know
face.
what you do.
I like it.
Jerry.
He says we.
Yeah, really. Since when are you French? Oui.
Well, I'm not because I'm not attempting to assassinate Candace. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry you missed our lunch or dinner over dinner conversation. Jerry, do you have another elephant joke?
All mine are elephant jokes. Every last one. Why are
Yeah, Steve.
elephants big, gray, and wrinkly?
Why?
Well, if they were little, white, and smooth, they'd be Tic Tacs.
I wish I had a groaning.
Did you ask AI? It was like
Dad
Give
jokes
me
are supposed to be groaning.
Ugh.
That was part of my
20
Jesus.
dad jokes about elephants.
Wow, that was terrible. True, but terrible. My cell phone today took 10-minute video of my shoes.
Hmm.
It was a crappy video, but it was excellent footage.
That was a groan for sure.
I thought that was funny. And I control the buttons.
Everyone knows you control the buttons. Well, your canned applause for that.
All right, I got another PG-13.
Of course you do.
What's better than a rose on a piano?
A rose on a piano. I don't know.
Tulips on my organ.
Oh, Brett absolutely loved that
Oh my god.
That was good. Was that a truly joke?
That was 100% truly, yeah.
She's amazing.
Absolutely love that one. Oh, me. What do you get if you cross a chicken with an elephant?
Oh, what?
I have no idea what you call it, but I bet Colonel Sanders would have some fun trying to dip that thing in batter, wouldn't
He's
I'm laughing at you too.
he's having a fun time, isn't he? Guys,
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, but I got bad news today. I got fired at my
Sure.
job as a masseuse.
Oh.
Yeah. Apparently, I rub people the wrong way.
Maybe you should try rubbing the organs or something. I don't know.
No happy endings here.
Maybe that's your problem.
I got one. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Whatever. When two people have sex, it's a twosome. When three people have sex, it's a threesome. Steve, now I know why people call you handsome.
It's the second time that joke has been told to Steve on this show. I still like it.
I don't know why I'm the butt of y'all's jokes.
So where do you find elephants?
Where?
Depends on where you lost them.
I just love how it's like he's committing to this elephant thing. It's-
Oh, it's elephant all the way.
I can't believe he's has as many.
I have a question. It says we're doing PG-13 jokes.
Yeah.
What
No,
if
PG-13 jokes? You not crossed that threshold a while back.
what if our teeth were soft and got hard when we were hungry? Think about that.
What? Was that the joke, or was it?
That's what I'm wondering.
That was a Steve original. That was an original Steve Jad joke.
That's when Steve can't
Oh,
sleep
man.
at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's thinking about shit.
Man, I don't really get. I mean, I got a couple more, but where do rainbows go when they're bad?
When they're bad? I have no idea.
To prison. It's a light sentence, but it gives time to reflect.
Oh, wow. Double joke. Triple X.
That was good, Jerry. I don't know why you hated that.
I liked it. I said I liked it. How much did the psychiatrist charge the elephant?
How much?
How much?
$100 for the session. $1,200 for the couch.
He's
Beginning to win them over.
where did he get all these jokes?
I have no idea.
That's what I want to know.
I imagine in my mind that Jerry at 3 o'clock last night was like, I need dad jokes
Like 2 o'clock this afternoon.
about gray elephants. And that's what came up. Crazy, Jerry. Man. You know what I love, guys?
What?
Elephant jokes. What else?
No. I love putting on warm underwear right out of the dryer. And then running around the laundromat and trying to figure out who they belong to. True story.
True story. Just got even more pervy. So why do elephants wear sandals?
What?
So they don't sink in the sand. Which reminds me, why do ostriches stick their head in the ground?
Why?
To look for the elephants who forgot to wear their sandals.
can't. There's not been a Jerry joke tonight that I would have lost on if we were actually doing a competition.
He is sticking to the theme, though. I give him
I give
props on
him
that.
props to that.
I'm just
but
getting started.
speaking of Jerry, Baldwin is a cool name.
What?
Baldwin?
Baldwin? Okay.
Yeah. It's the exact opposite of hair loss. Bald.
I get it. I get it.
Hair loss.
That's not worthy of a
He
groan.
laughed. Did you hear Jerry laugh? I got Jerry to laugh.
It's not worthy of a groan.
Well, while you're thinking, because I see the smoke, I am thinking of taking up coin collecting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I believe the change will do me good.
Wrong button there, Steve.
Well, I have had a bit of one.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. A wee bit of
I
wine.
think Brett found one.
How many guys in the friend zone does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Couldn't say. I mean,
None. They
Yeah.
just stand around complimenting it and get pissed off when it won't
well,
screw.
there you go. There you go. I liked it. I don't think I liked it nearly as much as you did. That was still good,
hilarious.
though. That was good.
My last and final joke describes Jerry. But I'll wait till you're done.
Well, let's hear all about this also.
No, I'll wait till you're done.
Why do elephants travel in herds?
What?
Well, if they traveled in flocks, they might be mistaken for sheep.
It's funny because it's not funny.
That's a dad joke, right? That is the definition of a dad joke.
So my final joke is directed directly at Jerry.
So let's hear about this.
Jerry told a joke on the Zoom meeting and nobody laughed.
Apparently,
Apparently-
not even funny remotely.
He's not even remotely
He
funny.
told that joke a month ago,
Shut your face.
didn't you?
I did that.
It gets more laughs today. Because I said so.
Only from your canned laughter.
And I control the buttons. Last one, make it a good one. What was that look?
I don't know if I have any more good ones.
Jerry, make it a good one.
Why can't elephants hitchhike?
Why?
No thumbs.
Duh.
Duh.
How many more elephant jokes do you got?
I am sorry to the
Enough.
listeners.
We can go for a while.
No, we are not going for a while. Brett,
But we're
finish
getting
this out.
started.
Bring us home, Brett. Get your name on the banner. Be a man. Do it.
My daughter said to me, Dad, I watched someone do 50 push-ups. Do you think you can do that?
What
I
you
said,
do,
of
100?
course. Don't want to brag, but I could probably watch someone do 100.
That one's self-explanatory.
That was good, Brett. Good job.
There you go.
Guys, we just want to thank you for another great year here at Newsworthy. We absolutely are stoked for next year. That being said, this is our very last episode of this year.
Yeah.
As exciting as it has been, Jerry and I, you kind of knew this. Jerry and I have been doing this for what, 3 years now?
3.5.
Without a break, a vacation, anything.
May 2022.
We're taking 2 weeks off in December to prepare for the next year.
Yeah.
We're going to be here. We're going to be working, but we're not going to be doing an episode because we're upgrading, updating, and making a much better episode, we hope, for you, the listener. And then we're taking 2 weeks off, much needed vacation time. Jerry, unfortunately, your check got lost in the mail. I think it went to
darn.
Brett's house. So you're going to miss that pay for the last 2 weeks. I apologize.
And we're getting so used to and counting on that check.
I know. Well, this is why you shouldn't, because we are at the behest of our listeners. So, Brett, you're going to get the 33 cents that was going to Jerry.
Can't wait.
Guys, we thank you for everything, for the listenership, for the loyalty, for the feedback. Jerry, they can go to where and give us feedback anytime or request an episode about what, whenever, by going
to newsworthywithstephenjerry.com. Click on the contact tab and send us your message.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Critiques,
Feedback,
suggestions,
yeah.
We'd love to hear it all.
We love it. Absolutely all. Brett, good luck this year.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the year that you get on the banner.
Oof. That's a lot of
Then
pressure.
you have all that pressure once you're on the banner.
You know what? I'll just write on some duct tape and Brett.
We could do that while you're with us at like shows and stuff,
Take it off,
and then
yeah.
take it off when you're not. Most importantly, I just want to thank the listeners and everyone who stuck with us through the good, the bad. We've had some shows. You would think after doing this 3.5 years, all of our shows would be perfect. We produce all of our stuff. Sometimes we miss. We've had a couple of shows that were like, what? The sound sucked.
Yeah.
Thank you for not abandoning ship. And I hope that you are excited as we are. We are covering on January 7th, our return show. We're covering the alien attack on Hopkinsville and Kentucky Goblins. Focused right here, hyper focused on that. It's going to be an amazing show. Can't wait to see you there. Whole new format, whole new thing, a way of doing things. What do you got to say about next year? What are you looking forward most to next year? We'll go around the table and then we'll call it done.
Mm-hmm.
Put you on the spot.
As far as the show goes?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm looking forward to just what we're going to really focus on quality. We're going to maybe back off a little bit on the amount of episodes we put out and just make sure that each episode is, we put as much effort into it as we can. I mean, like us, Steve and Jerry both said, I've got 4 kids, so obviously it's hard for me to, put it, but I think this is, it's going to be really good, and I'm really looking forward to getting better. I think that's the main thing, is just focus on improvement.
Jerry, what are you looking forward most about next year when we'll be back on the air?
Going along with what Brett was saying, don't want to give too much away, but part of our plans are to be able to dedicate more time to do proper research. I know, speaking for myself, I think that has been by far my biggest weakness in the past year.
That and the
Probably
crinkling
ever
of
since
papers.
started. No, that's one of my strengths. I mean, let's yeah,
No, that's not.
that's
Working in enigmatic into your
even more than we do.
I'm okay with that as long as I don't have to hear the crinkling paper. I'm good with that.
Yeah, I forgot those at home tonight. I do apologize. I will rectify that at the coming new year. But yes, I do hope that we are able to. I hope that our plans for being able to do a better job of research and come through.
And I will agree with both of them and just say I am so stoked for next year. I want to produce a show that we can proudly say, go tell your friends about, go tell your family about.
Yeah.
Listen, bring all the people that you know to listen to this show because it's really good. And we're able to, one of the things we've had to do because we imposed a timeline on ourselves is we've had to kind of surface level a lot of stuff. I'm excited to go back and revisit some of the topics and deep dive into it. The magic bullet, as an example, for JFK. The suit issue with the Patterson-Gimlin film. The Phoenix Lights. The Roswell incident. Bob Lazar. These are all things to me that we kind of touched on the things that everybody already knows, but we didn't get an opportunity to deep dive. And that, for me, removed because of certain things, we're going to be able to remove those timestamps and just dig deep into a topic. And I'm excited for that, most importantly. And I'm excited to continue a lot of what we do. Great interviews. We're going to reduce the number. They're going to be more focused on what we cover.
Yeah.
I love
I mean, it's
talking
gonna
to
help
people.
too, yeah.
All of our past guests that we've had, Kevin Hall, Robert Bideau, Angie Van Sice, all. Clay Davis is one of our favorites. Jake Davis, his son, who came on and just sung to us and sung for us.
Yeah.
What a
That was the first
freaking
one. That's the first episode this year.
yeah! What an amazing show that was.
Yeah, it was fun.
I love our guests, but we have to put those guests into places where it makes sense for our podcast and our listener. And I'm excited to do those things. Anywho, I'm going to call that done. What do you guys think? Anything you want to add before we're done? Last show of the year. Now's the time. Speak now or forever hold your peace.
See you next year.
Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone.
Yeah.
Oops, man, this has been an interesting episode. If you'll stay tuned, we have a great bonus story after this commercial break.
Hi, this is Ed Locke with USA Mortgage. Buying your first home can be overwhelming, but here are 5 tips to make the process go smoother. Number 1, find a lender, me, Ed Locke, that can answer any questions you might have and help you get pre-approved. There are multiple options available based on your situation. Number 2, work with a real estate agent you can trust. Number 3, don't rush the process. Take your time and know that the process could take some time. Number 4, consider all the costs. Number 5, get a home inspection and review it with your realtor. Keep these tips in mind, budget for yourself, and you'll be that much closer to making your dream of homeownership a reality. So reach out to me at 502-680-0953. NMLS ID 448908, DAS Acquisition Company, LLC, doing business as USA Mortgage, NMLS ID 227262. This is not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply. USA Mortgage is an equal housing opportunity.
Want to suggest future episodes? Share your ghost, cryptid, or personal encounter stories? Or let us know how much you love or hate us. Reach out to us at newsworthywithstephenjerry.com.
And now, back to the story.
Man, it's been a fun episode. I've had an amazing amount of fun tonight. But now we're going to shift to Lexington, Kentucky as we continue our Kentucky After Dark series. Lexington Opera House may not be home to the famed Phantom, but it's got enough ghosts to scare the heck out of you. Built in 1896, this theater actually replaced a former theater that was burnt in a fire. Another infamous haunt is the Waveland State Historic Site. Don't let the beautiful gardens in the original 1848 Greek Revival Mansion fool you. Paranormal investigators have been hanging there for 10 plus years on the hunt for ghosts. Lexington's other spooky sites included the haunted John Hunt Morgan House, the Lexington Cemetery, Ashland Henry Clay's estate, and the Loudon House, all with their fair share of ghosts. Just for instance, the John Hunt Morgan ghost is the one that burned Cynthiana down twice, and then we named a bridge after him. Guys, don't forget our awesome sponsors. USA Mortgage, the home of possibility. Be sure to call Ed Locke, 502-680-0953 for all of your mortgage needs. Also, don't forget to check out the more than 50 varieties of beef jerky you can find at Smoking Gun Jerky, Lincoln, Nebraska. Be sure to use the code CRYPTID10 for an amazing discount. And Jerry, if you can't see the light,
Be the light.